Hello and welcome to Homeworld 3. We've spent the better part of a week traveling across the desert, fighting our own brethren, uncovering secrets that led us on a journey across the universe to reclaim our homeland against an aggressor that didn't want us to live anymore. We made it home. Things were relatively peaceful for a while, and then the same empire rose up under a different name and tried to take our homeworld back, as well as getting their hands on the hyperspace cores. And we defeated them. Hiigara was hit by a few missiles that devastated the population. And that's through my fault, all my fault. But here we are with Homeworld 3. Now, this game came out, I believe, 2024. A full 20 years after the last game, which was Homeworld 2, released in 2003. It was highly anticipated, and it got driven into the ground with poor reviews. And I would say that they were valid criticisms of the game. From what I saw, I have not played it. I've dabbled in Skirmish this afternoon, but that's about it. The major complaints were to do with the story, as well as some... that's right, the Battle Pass, or the yearly pass. The Year 1 pass was responsible, in part, or fully, for Steam instituting a new procedure for devs regarding online passes and things like that. Because it was assumed that due to the backlash of the game's release, that they weren't going to follow through and release it. The game's development has stopped. They have wiped their hands of it, and it's not the first time Blackbird have done that. They tend to have a very short turnaround on their games, especially if they're not very well received. Now, I'm not going to let that bias. I'm not going to let those reviews bias me. We're going to play this and rate it on its own merits. Things have changed again. The game looks great. Like, it looks amazing. But does the gameplay hold firm? And is the story compelling? We will find out. Thanks for joining me. Let's start the end of the Homeworld saga here at Hiigara. I have heard that. I really have heard that. Too much exposition is what I've heard, and not enough wonder. We didn't care so much about the characters in the game we were playing. They were present, but they weren't central to the story.
I am a scientist. Isaac, Imogen. Private channel contact, you copy?
Read you clean and clear, Command. Status of your synth cores?
I have been taught that history moves like the tide. A slow, inexorable movement. That the surf crashing on the beaches of time is an illusion. A momentary expression of change. The cores feel good. Quantum conduit's green. It's their links with ship's power I'm less happy with.
Are you calling red?
Right now, that surf threatens everything I have ever known. On any other day I would.
Did not catch that. Repeat, are you calling red?
Yesterday, my work made sense. I had a place that I earned. No intel, I'm not. Startup should even out irregularities. The synthetic hyperspace cores I designed were perfect, and I was to begin training a team of navigators. They were going to usher in a new age for my people, freeing us from reliance on ancient, unfathomable progenitor technology. Today, they are a means to an end. Today, I am being called into service as the only possible navigator of the Hiigara Mothership, Kharak. Stand by for Mothership main sequence initialization. Here we go. Its sister ship, the Kar Sajuk, disappeared 20 years ago in a region of space known as the Anomaly, along with our original hyperspace cores and my mentor, Imogen S'jet.
Karen's gone? Of course she
Only
is.
forward. Switching to open channels.
And this is a full 100 years later, I think.
I alone am left to solve the equation. I am declaring launch enabled. Cautiously. I will be bound into the Kharak.
So how long can people live for?
And mind. Will I even still be me after the procedure? I don't know.
My boards match. I concur. Launch enabled. Powers internal.
There is no more time for training. No more time for preparation. We've been ordered to launch. My entire life has been study, analysis, planning. Today, the galaxy is burning.
Actually taking off from the planet?
My name is Imogen S'jet. I am Fleet Command.
I was going to say, in Deserts of Kharak, Rachel was pretty central to the story, but she was just a part of the machine. She was just part of what everyone was discovering. She wasn't central to the story. I mean, you needed to use her as a hero unit, but yeah, I don't know. And you never really heard anything from Karen. Like, she's just...
Standing by to
she was
begin
just the
calibration.
AI. So we'll see how much
The Kharak is on station.
Imogen has
Fleet
to
control
talk.
systems loadout commencing now. Sensors. Control. Objectives. Resource. Build and research. Launch. Selection. Command.
Good morning, Blackheart. Welcome to Hiigara.
Intelligence online. Status report.
High-end operations looking better, but I have half-dozen software constructs going into chaos spirals. Give me 5 minutes to clamp down the logic loops.
Would be better in 2, Command.
This planet looks suspiciously like Kharak.
Sorry, Intel, but I've got reds and resourcing systems right now. There's nothing to check flow with. We need to harvest something, anything.
How is that just coming up now?
I'm doing what I can with what we've got. I don't even have a full construction bay
Oh,
yet.
there's a train.
Understood. Higaran Command.
If you've got a train, you
This
get
is
my
the
attention.
Kharak. Initiating comms. Link Beta Beta Iota 20.
Acknowledged. Comms locked. Gamma Beta Omega 24. Proceed.
Secure comms established. Kushan proceeding to Resource Storage Area Alpha.
Looks fantastic, I'm not going to lie.
Sensors Manager online. I will monitor sensor data and manage all mission objectives. Move the mothership into the designated area to begin testing.
Yeah, she made the cores. Interesting. Like, it makes sense that we don't have the originals because we put those in the Sajuk ship to power that and then turn the gates on. If my understanding of what I just finished is correct. So it makes sense to me that they would have needed to find a way to replicate the technology.
There.
But it doesn't make much
Relocate.
sense that one person's like, yo, I know how to do it.
Bring us around. And by zone.
Flight maneuvers engaged. Engine capacity ramping to maximum.
Propulsion operating within specs. Even at ammo, check that box, it's good.
Confirmed. Positional tracking verified.
I will say the camera's a little bit more friendly.
Karkashan Hiigara. Area is clear. Resolve your resourcing issues as soon as possible. We need you mission functional.
But then, why would we need cores if we've got the gates? So the gates are failing, is that right? I think.
Transfer confirmed.
I think that's what I saw. The hyperspace gates are not working or getting
Order the
worse.
resource controller to begin harvesting operations.
Send message.
Alright, one thing that's changed with harvesting, it's the controller is the unit you control and he just deploys his own resource collectors. So they've simplified resource collection dramatically, and you just press a button and they go and find it.
Command channel open.
The Mothership can also do that.
New position set. Move us out.
Pops.
Lesbian space witches, okay. That's a curveball in the story.
Resource collection in progress.
Engineering. Monitor disassembler array harmonics.
Monitoring. Any update on our absent production module?
Waiting on a solve from Hiigaran Command. You'll be second to know.
I really like this setting.
Meeting successful, but we've got no flow-through fleet.
Copy engineering. I have code agents in your system. There's some sort of back pressure pre-storage.
Wait. I got it. Thanks, Commander.
Taking escort position.
My boards now show full flow to fabricators. Nice work, engineering.
Hiigara Command. Resourcing issues resolved. Permission to test combat systems.
Granted. Recommend testing both combat production and command.
Drones will conduct simulated attack runs on the Mothership. Set the Mothership's stance to aggressive. This will activate the Kharak-Kushan's defense turrets and begin the test.
That's a cool little feature.
The Mothership is under simulated
Point defense
fire.
on rails.
All defense guns are active and engaging targets.
You don't even need to target them. You can do it itself. Oh, one cool feature.
Rotational thrusters
Because I'm
to
easily
80%.
impressed.
Mothership
Flipper.
hull turrets calibrated. Objective complete.
RU's flowing to support fabricators. Strikecraft production is optimal as it's gonna be until we get a full capacity production module.
Engage.
Bring our recon squadron to full strength. Prepare to engage target drones.
Another change from Homeworld 2 is we've lost squadrons again. We're back to single units.
Team 7, there's a reverse manifold installation and resource transfer conduit 136. You've got 30 seconds before I start thinking about whose fault that was.
But unfortunately, we still have huge constraints in terms of fleet
Research
cap.
complete.
Hey, Thomas. How you going, mate? Good to see you, buddy. Home, settled in, got rid of the jet
Combat
lag, I'm
commenced.
assuming?
Stand by to receive data.
Telemetry standing by.
Go for recon.
Production complete.
Target drones have been positioned ahead. Engage with the recon fighters. Let's do this by the books. Nothing fancy. Objective complete.
Good job.
Okay, let's see if we can bring our birds home. Dock strikecraft.
Auto land guidance implemented. Landing bay 1 and 2 now cleared.
You never heard of Homeworld? We've spent the last week playing all the Homeworld games. It's been out since 1999.
Mothership B2.
We played Deserts of Kharak, which was an standard RTS. We played Homeworld 1 and 2 last week, and we've just started number 3. This one came out 2024. It doesn't have the best ratings, mainly due to the story, and fans of Homeworld love Homeworld. I love Homeworld. So I hope I don't eat too much disappointment.
You got room for us? This is Kharak DC. You're clear to dock.
But I love big ships, I cannot lie.
Copy DC. Approach set. Coming in.
Hangar teams report successful docking operations. All tests complete. Mission accomplished. Hiigara, Kharak, the mothership is continuing.
Kharak, this is Hiigara Command Actual. There is a situational update.
One thing this game has that I was asking for with Deserts of Kharak is a survival sort of roguelite mode.
Sir?
Consider this briefing to be under the Sunrise on Kharak protocols. There will be no more communication from Hiigara, and you are to remain calm silent until mission completion.
Acknowledged.
We are in the middle of an unfolding crisis. No matter what you may have heard, I assure you, it's worse. The following events occurred simultaneously, across multiple major systems, adjacent to the anomaly region.
Oh yeah, just hyperspacing rocks in.
Sands and sinners.
We don't really know what happened to Karen and her fleet. Just that they disappeared, and the anomaly stopped spreading. Until now. We believe these events were deliberate attacks, and that they and the anomaly are linked.
Hyperspace has been weaponized.
Every simulation we've run results in the total collapse of galactic civilization.
This must be stopped. First, we need you to access Facility 315, where a prototype production module and supplies are in storage.
We have traced the gate power flow to the Noctua 27 system, which appears to be the focus of the anomaly.
You will make best speed to the Noctua 27 system. Is that understood?
Understood.
Until the protocols are lifted, nowhere is safe.
Are you certain?
Admiral out.
Sir. Confirmed, Hiigara.
S'jet, are you sure this is the optimal path? This ship is not ready. I'm not prepared.
Imogen, the galaxy is not the laboratory. Karen knew this, and it allowed her to succeed where other S'jets might have failed.
I'm not Lady Karen.
You must see in yourself what countless others do. My precious granddaughter.
Can you get us there?
Yes. Generating initial nav equations now. Hyperspace jump protocols initiated. Lowering damping fins. Funneling navigation construct to course. Course. Spooling to speed. All hands, prepare for hyperspace jump. On my mark. 3, 2, 1. Mark.
At least we get to see a little bit of how that works. That's interesting. G'day, Sentinel. I hope I like it too. I'm excited to play it, and that's why I put so much effort in playing the others first.
This isn't it. Where am I? Intel, this is Fleet Command. Please come in. Does anyone read me? Sands and sinners, how did I get here? Open the door.
Sand and sinners, that's a pretty Gaussian thing to say. Long live
Your
Kith
vitals are spiking.
Gaussian.
Are you still mission capable?
The jump, it wasn't what I anticipated. But the equation balanced out.
You have that right. It was by the numbers.
Numbers never lie. Hyperspace complete. Real space coordinates acquired. Mothership.
We are currently in close proximity to the Unmanned Storage Facility 315, where we will load our production module. With this module on board, we will be able to conduct unlimited combat operations. We need to recon and establish a secure area of operations. Construct probes and deploy them at these marked locations.
So far, I like it. But we are only 20 minutes in. So far, I love how it looks. That first mission was very simple, but it did a good job of showing Hiigara, because we haven't seen Hiigara except for when we got there the first time, when we defended it the second time. We never actually got to visit, so I'm glad to have seen the planet's surface. Another big change here is that we can reuse probes. Probes are actually reusable. Alright, let's set the harvesters out. We'll get the mothership to do it too. And just because I'm a Homeworld purist, it's got to be vertical.
Production complete.
I just don't... I'm not yet used to a horizontal mothership. I feel like a tie-down.
Build probes to recon the area.
And I just hope it gives me a little bit of time to enjoy after a mission and plan a little bit, because that was the best part of Homeworld 1. Homeworld 2 felt like it was rushing you from mission to mission, and in fact it took us less time to play Homeworld 2 than it did Homeworld 1. Yeah, I've got that feeling. Yeah, they're going, right, so the first one is get used to controlling it, the second one is look at these systems, the third one is the end of the world. So, difficulty spike on mission 3 is expected. I'm just going to pump out resource controllers. We may as well have as many as we can get. And recon are pretty cheap. That's all we can build at the moment. Again, my biggest gripe, population caps. They suck. Just let me have as many ships as I can manage without going insane.
Complete and probe launching. Probe ready.
Go.
We probably don't have many resources around.
All you send.
About 6,000.
This is command.
We must establish a close combat patrol to protect the mothership during transfer. Deploy recon strike craft to the locations indicated. We can collect resources from the surrounding area to construct additional forces.
Yes, we shall.
Resource controller complete and ready for operation.
I don't think we have any kind of
Dispatch
capture
probes to the
ship,
target
but
areas.
I only played skirmish for a little while.
Attention.
And I played the War Games mode for about an hour. I played the War Games for about an hour today, and I tested, I think, 4 fleets, and I made it to level 5, like, as a profile level. And I tested a few of the fleets. I liked the Titan fleet. That was fun to play. Because you had to use your carrier as a resource collector. But it was fast.
Complete.
Deploy recon strike craft to
Oh, really?
each target
Okay.
area.
Resource controllers actually salvage for us. Cool. I don't know if I'll like that, because we're only limited to 6. 5. Mothership.
Open, stand by.
Stop.
Probe is away.
Area depleted.
Just build 30 of these. We need them. Get them out.
Resource controller complete and ready for operation.
Move a probe to each recon target.
Yeah, I know. I learned a thing or two fighting the first and second Hiigaran wars. Just let me do my thing, please. You know how those atmospheric missiles hit Hiigara at one point? Yeah, that was kind of my fault. Yeah, in war games I played as the Titan defense fleet, which was pretty cool. You had like, I put a sphere of defenders around the ship. And I liked that you could collect artifacts to customize your fleet on your run.
Receiving.
There didn't seem to be much meta progression
Move
outside of
recon
unlocking
strike
new
craft to the
fleets
highlighted areas.
and profiles and all that. But I do like that it's co-op.
Send message. Ops, we are in
I haven't
position.
played co-op yet, but I'm keen to.
Course set. I'm on the way.
Because then you could each bring a fleet that sort of complements the other. Alright, cool. Thank you, mate.
We got it. Receiving. Drop silo open. Cleared for docking.
Dispatch probes to the target areas.
So probes come under their own population cap. Okay. No, actually, I won't waste the money. Don't waste the money. You can't put them back in the ship.
Probe is away.
Go for recon. Go.
Group 1 reinforced.
Vector set. En route.
Group 2 designated.
Deploy recon strike craft to each target area. All
The
probes in
controls have
position.
changed though a bit.
The outer perimeter
It's
has
left
been
click to
established.
issue the order, not right
Objective
click.
complete.
Receiving.
Group 3 designated.
On. Send. Yeah, controller here. Coming up on escort. What's the call lead?
Copy, we see you. Your link is showing fault with gunnery control.
I liked the Cmdr carrier in that it had beam weapons that were good against everything. I got a little bit over keen,
Send message.
or I underestimated the power
Coordinates
of
locked
the
in.
dreadnought I faced. It said it was a battle cruiser, but it was the dreadnought. You know the one I'm talking about. The dreadnought from number 2.
Recon. Move complete.
Patrol.
Cap set. Moving on position. We're on the move. Destination confirmed.
Try to keep a low profile this time.
Go.
Move recon strike craft to the highlighted areas.
First sector clear.
Acknowledged. Continue your sweep.
Command, don't forget about the recon strike craft's overburners. Good for getting out of trouble fast. Or into it.
Inner perimeter established. Objective complete.
And then I did a quick game as the Raider
No movement
fleet
detected in the AO.
and enjoyed
Move
using
the mothership to the indicated coordinates.
salvage
and
ships to
prepare
capture
initiate
stuff.
Loading procedures.
Mothership. Waypoint set. Move to location.
Understood. TAC 1, push all contact IDs to my screen. Receiving. Understood. Confirmed.
Just have them queued up in case we lose some and research their special ability.
Operations.
Operators, maintain minimums. Watch for drift.
And I'm not sure how many mission types there were, but I came across quite a few interesting variants.
The mothership is in position. Transmitting activation codes now.
They really want to push that horizontal on us, don't they?
Status, green. The station recognizes the Karkushan. Initiating transfer. She's all yours, engineering.
Confirm, Command.
All this to get the big door.
Transfer protocols going smoothly. Tracking is good.
Already, I can say that the camera is much friendlier. And it did give me the option to play it
Lined up.
with classic or the modern controls. I chose modern.
Let's park this thing.
Was that too heavy to bring into
Attention,
space, was it?
main hangar personnel. Stand by to receive. Automated transfer path engaged. ETA 5 minutes till hard capture. That's as fast as it moves, Command.
It wouldn't be a Homeworld game if it didn't snatch control from you every 10 seconds. Is that Tyrannic Raiders again for the first time in a while?
Combat alert. Unidentified units in the AO are unresponsive and have been flagged as hostile.
Kill them.
Prepare to engage.
Shoot 'em
Weapons
dead.
free.
Operations.
Ready to copy.
We've detected several more hostiles.
You'd think they would have learned by now. I also did a bonus mission that was part of the Homeworld Remastered, where you go to the Tyrannic Raiders homeworld and stop them from getting home. I think it was supposed to be a bonus mission in between when you first fight them and their carrier attacks the
Strike craft detected.
the exploration vessel that you're supposed to meet.
Tracking clean over here. Watch the cross.
Mothership under attack.
It's like a revenge mission.
Good drop. Let him have
They've
it.
done away with stances, like it was power levels, you know, evasive, aggressive to get more weapons damage and stuff.
Command, your vitals are all over the place. Are you injured?
I can hear them all.
What?
Every ship lost. Their screams. Their prayers. Their curses. All of it.
You know what this is.
Sands and sinners. You have to push through it.
Imogen has empathy.
now.
Karen didn't have empathy because I guess Karen had a much harder life.
Enemy
So she had no
strike craft
issues
detected.
dealing
Updating
with this
screen.
because they were
More
learning
strike
something at
craft
every
on
step of
approach. Stay
the
alert.
voyage.
Coming about on escort. Lead, come in.
This is lead. I'm on escort.
She's not cut out for the
Main
psychic
hangar
torment.
deck. Stand by to receive. Alignment looks good. Registration's good. Begin capture protocols. Soft capture.
Karen's first voyage was just like the death of Kharak, so she was like mentally fried.
Good work, people.
She must have been a null.
Complete. Thank you, engineering.
Interceptor fabrication templates installed and ready for immediate production.
Flip it.
The Raider threat is getting serious. Build interceptors and take out the Kalan pursuit fighters.
Receiving.
I will...
Facility 315 has released resources during the transfer. Use resource controllers to collect.
Enemy strike craft in area. Check screens.
Have you identified the enemy yet, Intel?
I have. Confirmed aggressors are...
Let's
Kalan
recycle
pirates.
these recon
Following
ships.
before, they like to hit and run. When they look like they're giving up, they aren't. Keep your guard up.
Ship destroyed. Ops controller, site looks good. Collection is underway. Enemy strike craft. Break into
Group 1 suffering losses.
stand by.
I have to research them first.
Shake 'em.
More strike
Oh, yeah.
craft on approach. Stay alert.
The first navigators.
Caution. Resource controller taking damage.
Hey Queen Blep, how you going? Yeah, it's bonus night tonight. We have
Enable
had 2
interceptor
streams.
production so we can begin
Let's
building
keep the
interceptors.
ball rolling.
Build a squadron of interceptors.
I hope you had a great long weekend. Are you back at work tomorrow?
All over me. Send message. Can't get loose.
Let's get these interceptors out. We'll just swap them all. I don't plan on using recons.
Watch my shot. Go. We're hit. Taking fire. Good kill. Go for interceptor. I want to watch the wall compartment. Stabilize all breaches at said.
As they get close to death, I'll just recycle them. So we can recoup some of their costs. Or present a target for everyone else to shoot. He's dead.
Group 1 is in trouble.
They got him killed.
Mothership.
I'll wait until there's a decent amount of these interceptors ready.
We're hit.
It's pretty low pressure. We're not scared of the Raiders.
Have good range. Watch for counter.
We played golf yesterday. I must admit, I've never really played golf before.
Nice work.
And I live next to oh, not next to, because that would be sounding posh. I live within a golf ball's hit of a golf course, but in
Shake 'em.
the peasant side, outside the gate.
Tracking it. Prepare a new target.
Hey, at least she's got guns. Homeworld 2 had none.
Increase turn.
Homeworld 1 had guns. But yeah, you're right. We need more Dakar on everywhere.
Taking fire. Good luck. Come on.
We've almost got the full wing of interceptors ready.
Break and roll out.
These 15 scouts are doing pretty well. A few aces in a day. They'll get new ships if they make it home.
It's pulling out of scope.
3 more interceptors and we're ready to go. Let's hit the
Watch
boost.
Group 2, they're taking losses.
I'm coming in.
Get on their rear. Get on their 6.
Roll back on. Set. Defending. Tracking solid here. Use my lead. They're all over me.
Perfect formation flying. We've had some practice.
Locked up. Evading.
You could just say that I'm the
Clear the
mothership.
channel.
That's why I have so much experience. And the girlies link up to me.
Mothership.
Alright, we are ready for launch. My scouts are engaged with raiders
Lead into it.
in 0G dogfighting.
All over me.
And I'm trying to build, trying to launch real interceptors, real fighters. Alright, let's get them into formation.
Target 0, clear copy.
Interceptor construction
It's
successful.
basically a 3D naval game, Thomas.
Received. Right back.
And this is the equivalent of our
Channel open,
aircraft
stand by.
carrier.
Receiving.
So my interceptors are ready.
Group 2 taking losses.
Let's recycle these scouts. They've done a great job.
Trajectory. Close range. Good drop. Got it. Going defensive.
Sensors quiet. All hostile units eliminated. Objective complete.
Interceptor reads.
Intel, you may have spoken too soon. Capital class hyperspace signature detected.
Yeah, rage quit golf. Yeah, I've seen actual golfers do that. Like old Tiger. Flipping Land Rovers like it's going out of fashion.
Shouldn't be possible.
Alert. Kalen pirate carrier in the AO. Defend the mothership.
Systems go. Send.
Group 1 reinforced.
Get him.
Pirate carriers don't directly engage Hiigaran forces often, but don't underestimate their strength.
Sensor contact. Hostile carrier spotted. Production complete.
Group 1 reinforced.
What have they got? Let's take a moment here.
Ready.
What we are watching is Paradox Billiards, Vostroyan Roulette, 4th dimensional hypercube chess strip poker. Ooh.
A large wave of enemy forces are inbound. Make ready.
I had to play 3 games to get to the strip poker bit, did I?
Arcashon copies. Adding you to our net. Okay, check.
Enemy strike craft ID'd. Check sensors for position.
Arcashon copies. Link set.
Strike craft detected.
Group 1 reinforced.
The mothership has the upper hand. Vector interceptors onto the raider carrier.
Contact. Got a visual. Nailed it.
There we go. And let's upgrade the interceptors. They've got overcharge. What is that? Temporary damage boost.
Our interceptors can overcharge their weapon systems to give a short-term increase to damage output. The cannon's mag coils can only take that much power for a few seconds at a time, so make it count.
Strike craft closing in.
So out in the distance is the enemy carrier. We have to get to it, but once we've cleared the zone here.
Send message. Hostile down.
The interceptors coming out of the launch bay are just getting mauled.
Ship destroyed. Scratch one. I'm up. Go for interest.
Group 1 reinforced.
Upgrade complete.
Alright, let's go.
We're on it. Watch the systems go. All out hazard. Send.
I hope I got it right.
Alarms on all major systems. EOS dialed, moving in.
Sensor alert. Enemy carrier.
Fleet. Enemy carrier has close range. They're all over me. We copy. TMC is freezing up. Give me a second. Good shot. Taking fire.
Sending that fighter home.
The
Will he
Kalen
make it?
amassing their forces. Prepare for another wave.
Going defensive. Ready to copy. We will lock. Light them up. That did it. They can't push. Reactor pressure. Close in.
I do like that the UI has been managed. That build and research are separate.
Detected. Updating screens.
Oh, they're separate but the same. They're in the same You don't have to
Enemy
click
strike
through
craft
things.
in area. Check screens.
We're in overload.
Alright, we're losing fighters. Keep them coming.
Keep TMC up. Fire! That did it.
Enemy strike craft on the board. Adjust.
Push through. Take it out. Damage getting critical. Proximity alert. Enemy carrier.
Alright, we have 6 fighters ready. Launch them.
Channel open. Stand by.
There's another good button here that you can just press X to add new reinforcements to a squadron. Because that's one of the biggest things you do.
Send transmission.
This damage boost is active for a while.
Leading them in. Take the shot. Going defensive. Emergency. Ready to copy. I'm coming in. Taking hit.
The Raider carrier is charging its hyperdrive.
Don't you dare get away.
Go for interceptor.
Alert. Strike craft losses
No.
mounting.
The Raider carrier is withdrawing. Typical. They're fleeing to lick their wounds. Like always.
I don't even get the satisfaction of killing it.
All hostiles in this sector have been eliminated. Mission objectives complete.
Interceptors are stacked and ready.
Oh, good. They brought back the hyperspace button.
Karkashan DC confirmed. Network established. Approach is clear.
Understood, DC. Approach vector locked. Send message. Send message.
Why is there only 27?
Group 1 reinforced.
Send
Because I'm a
transmission.
purist, I'm going to load up the mothership myself.
DC, this is Fleet Lead looking to put down. Echo back.
This is Karkashan DC. You're clear to dock.
The mothership is clear to proceed ahead.
Copy, DC.
So she's got docking bays on the top, bottom, or I guess you could say it's on the port and starboard side, depending on the orientation, as well as on the belly. And I'm not sure if she can build capital ships. But they've done away with modules as well, so you don't have to target, or you can't target modules to do critical damage. Alright, let's see if Mission 3 holds up. Will it be crazy powerful? Does this-
Mothership's production assets have been
I
installed
won't speak.
and are now operational. Engineering is working hard to integrate new production modules, but for now, current shipbuilding options remain limited. The Kalan raiders we encountered are the last remnants of a Tidani vassal state, so it's no surprise that they still hate us, and that their carrier was an older, obsolete design.
Obsolete or not, hyperspacing through a solid object, that shouldn't be possible. How did they learn to do that?
We've
We have
seen
to
that
assume
in
the
Deserts
worst.
of Kharak.
That whoever is orchestrating the hyperspace attacks and the anomaly are outfitting and enhancing these raiders to stop us. We need to get to the Noctua 27 system as fast as possible.
If we can access the Kesura gate, I should be able to get us to our destination undetected.
Optimal strategy, Command. Well done. And I was impressed to see you getting a handle on combat. You had me worried after that first encounter.
I'm still struggling with it all. The losses. But I don't want to forget them.
May the burden remain.
Sorry?
It's an old Pactu saying. Even in victory, there is loss. Forget that, is to forget them. May the burden remain.
May it remain. I'm plotting a course to cross the Great Boreal Sea in a single jump, setting quantum waveform damping fins to maximum. Stand by. Again?
Focus, child. Bend hyperspace to your desires.
This must be neural failure. Multi-reality personality reintegration.
Impose your will. Open the door. Open the door. Open the door!
Focus, Imogen.
So they've made it like full psychic thing.
Hyperspace complete.
Your vitals are spiking again, Command. Are you okay?
Yes, having a minor glitch in the navigation system intel. It keeps taking me by surprise, but I should be able to iron it out with the next jump.
Understood, Command. Keep me in the loop.
What I liked about the original Homeworld is
Wait.
it's like, look at this massive ship we built.
The gate
And
is
then
offline.
within a few
Initiating
jumps, you are
diagnostic scans.
floating amongst this sort of stuff.
This gate wasn't shut down by the anomaly or random damage. It's been deliberately sabotaged.
3 gate control modules, or GCMs, have been disconnected. All 3 must be reconnected to charge the primer and ignite the gate. The first GCM is located here. Use resource controllers to connect this gate control module.
I've noticed they've gone...
This is a very large AO. Recommend putting our strike craft into groups to improve command and control.
I've noticed they've gone right in with the debris that actually interacts with the map. It's not just
Every
a set piece in the
Progenitor gate has
background.
data spires. With a bit of reprogramming, we can use them as large sensor receivers.
Good idea. Adding marker now. Recommend deploying strike craft to interface with a data spire immediately.
Look at me just exploring the megaliths. This is why I'm actually here. I love this stuff. Is that the previously mentioned Space Witch?
Copied your last.
Sapphic Space Witch?
Check that hostile signal. Was there for a moment, then nothing.
Raven flight. Signal is consistent with ships flying in close proximity to terrain structures. Stay on alert.
Yeah. Ready to copy.
Probe ready.
And maintain alert status. Course set. I'm on the way.
Wait, what? No. Stop.
Attention.
Probe is away.
Yeah, the groups are going to be one massive wing of fighters. That's what the
We
groups
must
are going to
capture
be.
the GCMs in order to activate the gate. Without it, there's no way for us to get to Noctua 27.
Ready to come.
Any ship can interface with data spires. Move a unit into close proximity to enable capture.
Cool. Send another probe out.
Probe launching.
Gate control module and power node alignment green. Overrides look good. Stand by. Almost there. Capture in 3, 2, 1. Capture. Coupling's detached. Done deal. We're moving out.
Turn the engines on.
Gate control module.
Make it
online.
boost off.
Primer sequence start. 7% in holding.
Data Spire captured. Stand by for sensor integration. And Data Spire online. Objective complete. Nice hack,
Great.
Command.
Thanks, Intel.
Let's go and get the other one.
Green line confirmed.
Structure scans show a viable module location ahead.
Oh, it gets
The
on your
second
nerves after a
PCM is
while.
located here. Scout the location and establish a safe area of operations.
Mothership ready for speed increase upgrade. Just let us know when you want to initiate fleet command.
Alright, so I got dudes hiding in the little nooks and crannies again. Okay.
Enemy strike craft detected. Updating screens.
There's another one. Raven 232, did you see that?
Channel open. Stand by.
I've done the research that I could do. It wasn't much.
Port Kalen Raiders detected. Engage and destroy. We must protect our assets. Be advised, proximity to or within the gate structure will prohibit sensor visibility.
Caution. Resource controller has been engaged.
Go with message.
Additional Data Spire detected.
Recon here. Channel open.
So I split the fighters.
Awaiting orders.
Group 2 designated.
Go for interceptor.
Group 1 reinforced.
Ready.
Fleet, the Raiders are retreating.
Recommend caution. Check 6.
Attacking strike craft. We copy.
Strike craft detected.
Intel called it. Ambush!
Tracking strike craft on approach.
Oh, that's clever.
Head on.
Very clever.
Enemy strike craft on the board. Adjust. Enemy strike craft ID'd. Check sensors for position. Group 2 taking losses.
So the mothership will move faster.
Controller here. Go ahead. Enemy ship destroyed.
Right, the other wing of fighters is on its way.
Stand by new target.
Upgrade complete.
Receiving. Quick fire.
To split some off.
That did it. Wait. Prepare new target. Send message. Break. Check. Resource operations online. Controller.
I've got the mothership harvesting over here.
Set transmission. Contact. Hostile strike. Send message.
New ship soon. Good.
Wake up. Fall back. Max power. Tracking hostile.
I'm just going to activate all the spires before I progress.
Receiving. Fleet.
Caution.
Oh,
Resource
we've got
controller
a
hull
much bigger
integrity
strike
75%.
craft cap now. Great. So we're maxed out on interceptors. I do wish it would just let me max it out on whatever I want. The arbitrary limits suck.
Coming for us.
I'll get bombers soon. Good.
Group 3 designated. Command channel open. Advance. New position set.
Send the mothership closer to the gate.
Caution. Resource controller is under fire.
Immediate threat clear. Resuming standard combat protocols.
Yeah, the only reason I bought it and we are streaming it today is because it was 50% off. I couldn't afford over $100 for this. Got ourselves a missile frigate by the look of it. That just screams missile pods.
Hostile frigate on screen.
Enemy missile frigate detected. Engage and destroy. I've fought these before. They can be deadly. Use terrain elements as cover. Ships in passive or neutral stance will use cover as much as possible. These frigates carry most of their armor on their bow sections, and that leaves them weaker on their rear
Just hide
flanks. Attacks on their aft sections will do more damage.
Units on channel, hold comms. Priority
Play
to get
peekaboo with this missile frigate while we get our response.
Go for interceptor. Warm up. Moving to intercept. Receiving.
on the clock.
We're go.
You might want to hide, my friend. You want to hide. Much for your support, Lord Spears. I appreciate everything you do for the channel. It really helps us out. And I'm glad that I can provide you with some interesting content. What's GCM2 mean? Deploy resource controllers to capture GCM. Okay. Now, speaking of resource controllers, they are scattered everywhere. Let's put them in a control
Group
group.
10 designated.
There's still one missing. There he is.
Group 10 reinforced. Mothership.
I'm going to assume the mothership's going through the gate,
Reposition.
so we'll put it there.
We need this gate in working order. Direct a resource controller to the marked GCM. Once we capture it, the resourcer will reattach the GCM to the gate system.
Roger that.
Pushing into SO. Lead. Please check figures and echo back.
Function copies.
Receiving.
Okay, check screens and readjust.
Gun.
Alright, sending a resource controller over there to grab it.
Spin up collectors, but keep an eye on one.
This one can come back to the mothership.
Moving to shadow.
It's nearly dead.
This is lead. Confirm on SO. Come about to position 1-5 and cycle escort positions.
Coming through. Receiving. Taking escort position.
Oh, there's still a fair amount of resource available. Let's collect it. We have 20,000. That's pretty good. If we had 20,000 on Mission 3 in Homeworld 1, we'd be laughing.
Setting return vector.
Little drone boys. going to drop off this battery pack. Generator.
Enemy
Power
strike
core.
craft in area. Check screens.
They're back.
Enemy strike craft detected.
Second GCM placed. Nice work. Objective complete.
Control module accepted. Gate primer charge increasing.
Standing by. Systems go. Send.
Caution. Resource controller taking damage.
Ops. Collectors are out. Materials uptake incoming.
Can you get
Strike
nukes?
craft detected.
I'd like to see it.
All you. Send.
We're going to retire that resource controller. It's almost dead and I can't repair it.
Interceptor reads. Send message. Send transmission.
Caution. Resource controller hull integrity at 75%.
Intel, I'm starting to have serious concerns about what's been done to these gate control modules.
What do you mean?
I've spent half my life studying everything Imogen S'jet learned about the gate network, and this level of sabotage would take me weeks to work out. Are these raiders known for their tech knowledge?
Not really. It's been my experience that Kalen Raiders' science policy is to hit a new piece of technology till it does what they want, or it breaks.
Group 1 is in trouble. Alert. Resource controller hull integrity at 50% and falling.
This guy's in trouble. We've only got the recon on the way.
Send message. Where do you want us, lead?
Warning. Resource controller nearing critical. Hull integrity at 25%.
Confirm.
We've lost a resource controller.
Ooh, dramatic explosion.
They're all over me.
There's quite a few of them.
Ready. Get over me. Receiving.
Oh, we get nukes? Okay, cool.
Group 3 is in trouble.
Resource controller complete and ready for operation.
Enemy strike craft. Break the defense. Sensor alert. Enemy strike craft. Send transmission.
These guys keep losing their orders.
Yeah, copy.
Resource controller complete and ready for operation.
Group 3 needs support.
Taking heavy damage. Nice work. Shut down! Locked up. Evading.
No, we're okay.
Good shot.
I'm at full cap for interceptors. We haven't lost any of those. I lost my recon, but I sent them in a wing of 7.
Going defensive.
A couple of interceptor losses now being replaced.
That went right through.
But at the moment, we can't build anything
Production
else.
complete. Production complete.
Ready to copy. Received. Good kill. Defending. Go.
This is the final active control module. Secure the area and dock the GCM. The mothership must be relocated to this position for gate entry.
Hostile frigate on the board. ID positive.
Engineering here. Bomber production is now online.
Okay, bombers.
Confirmed engineering. Begin bomber construction. This strike craft class unit is less maneuverable, but more effective against capital ships.
Very powerful.
They'll give the missile frigates a hard time.
Controller here. Go ahead. Recon here.
There's a couple of frigates.
Awaiting orders. Marked. Vectoring in.
Research complete.
Cap confirmed.
Mothership coordinates acquired. We are in position for gate transit.
We've had another expansion of our fleet cap too. Good.
Be
So
advised,
let's max these things
missile
out.
frigates on sensors. Recommend high-speed strike craft flybys, followed by rear and flank attacks.
Go for intercept.
We won't need that much finesse.
Ready to copy.
I'll have the resource controller hiding here behind the ship.
Ready. Ready to copy. Clear copy. Going down.
Interceptors constructed.
We're on it.
Heads up. First batch of bombers rolling off the line. Looking good.
We'll research their upgrade. What have we got here? Cloaking. Lets you get first strike in uncontested.
Send transmission. Controller on station. Recon here. Interceptor on deck. Sarah figures.
Going to repair all the ships. While we wait for our wing of fleet bombers to build.
Affirmative DC. On approach.
Oh, we could even sneak in. Let's do some Star Wars stuff. In and
Upgrade
out.
complete.
Go for interceptor. Ready.
Group 1 reinforced.
We copy. Send.
Group 3 reinforced.
Receiving.
I'll put the recon in with the fighters.
Understood. Ready to copy.
And 15 bombers should be enough to take out a couple of frigates.
Go for bomber.
They're very powerful.
Clear and copy. Receiving. Received. Ready. Send message.
Group 3 reinforced.
Systems go. Send. Awaiting orders.
Group 1 reinforced.
Alright, we're ready to go.
Go for interceptor. Inbound on position. Position confirmed. Adjusting plot. TMC set. Position mark confirmed. EOS up on the move.
Bombers have been constructed. Objective complete.
Oh, we needed 20. I rarely look at the objectives.
Copy that.
That's why Hiigara got missiled last time.
Flight is on station. Bomber. Enemy frigate closing. Please advise. Confirm passive. Eyes and ears.
Oh, they're coming to look for us.
On me. Maintain visual. Marked and in contact. Frigate closing. Adjust. Drive feeds are locked in. Type 1s are in the tube.
Hello there.
Attacking enemy fleet. Interceptor.
Enemy strike craft on the board. Adjust.
Hostile frigate scoped. Ready. Scratch one.
Enemy strike craft ID'd. Check sensors for position.
Engaging. Send it.
Our strike craft are getting hit hard.
No, they're not.
Recommend we research a hull integrity upgrade and give our pilots more time in battle.
Set. Engaging frigate. Frigate neutralized. They're all over me.
Hostiles clear. Move a resource controller to the marked 8 control module.
They're all over me. Send it. That's it. Confirm passive ROE. Yeah. Ready to copy. Capture target set. Last point identified. Good hit. Ship destroyed. Hold on target to range.
Direct hit.
DC is flight lead looking to put down. Knuckle back.
That was fun.
Send message.
Group 2 reinforced.
Copy. Confirmed. First in line, clear to land.
If I lose 5 of my recon, I can have more bombers.
Send message.
Placing the last GCM will put the gate back in operation, and we can use it to jump directly to Noctua 27.
Receiving. Ready to copy. Go for recon. Copy.
I think I
Final
must have
GCM
already
locked in.
researched it because
Mission complete.
nothing came up.
Command, activate gate when ready.
Enemy contact. Carrier marked.
Gate primer initiation sequence, start.
Carrier.
Preparing transit protocols. Wait. Short jump hyperspace signature detected. I felt this waveform before. It's another Raider carrier.
This is Pack Leader Baldrokas. I have demands of you, Sage.
Who?
You. The one who fights for your quantum witch.
Enough riddles. If you want to negotiate, stand down.
No negotiations. Only truth. This I offer only once. You will leave here, Giant. Leave the God's Gate shut.
We are on a life or death mission to get
Life. When Hiigarans go, only death follows.
That's not a lie, I'm gonna say.
neutralize the enemy Raider carrier to ensure safe gate.
It's never been implied that we're the good guys.
Aircraft detected.
Universe
Too late, dude. You're dead.
destroyed between wheels.
It's close in.
My fathers, awake! My sons, arise!
Well, his prophecy about Hiigarans and death came true.
Raider carrier down. Clear the field of remaining hostiles and prepare for hyperspace.
Oh, no salvage from the carrier.
I've got a visual lock. Preparing in hot. Getting hit. Maneuver and fire. Good hit. Hostile frigate down.
Our strike craft are getting hit hard.
This game is visually
Recommend we
stunning.
Research a hull integrity upgrade and give our pilots more time in battle.
In my previous playthroughs of the other Homeworld games, I did say that I really enjoyed a game called Sword of the Stars. And I enjoyed that because Sword of the Stars 2 had,
Caution. Resource
for its
control units
time, very
engaged.
spectacular space battles. With ships that you built and designed.
Tracking clean over here.
But this is giving me the same vibes. Of course, this is not a 4X game like that is.
Seal bulkheads. Got it. Hostile down.
Story notwithstanding.
Pulling out of control online. Let's just hope we don't need any backups for the backup.
I'm not like emotionally invested yet, like I was with the other two games where, you know, our homeworld, man,
Hostiles eliminated.
being
Sensors
genocided.
clear.
So far, so good. We're just on a little bit of a MacGuffin mission. The gate MacGuffin. How do we come out of that? Population good.
Receiving.
Alright, 35 interceptors. Yeah, so we can have 5 recon at all time and then a full wing of fleet bombers and interceptors. I'm happy with that. Like I said, I wish I could just choose my own composition. So I could go 75 bombers.
Ready to copy.
Alright, let's dock it.
DC Echo back. This is former lead requesting dock.
Operations.
Approach clear. Engage SLS as needed.
Copy these. Send message coming in.
This new modern control has no hotkey for dock.
Ready to copy. DC.
Mission objectives complete. The mothership is clear to proceed ahead.
It's like something out of Independence Day, where all the ships are swarming out, or even Battlestar Galactica.
Interceptor reads. Send message. Send transmission.
Fleet-wide comms open. Attention all personnel. You have each just received a mission briefing. Contained within are the most up-to-date details about this morning's hyperspace attacks. Nothing is redacted, because I want you to know what is at stake. We have been tasked with finishing Imogen S'jet and the 5th Fleet's mission. Discover the source of the anomaly, and stop it once and for all. I know we were expecting a simple shakedown cruise. Many of you are feeling overwhelmed, doubting yourselves. But ask yourselves this, Fleet. How does doubt stack up to Hiigaran training? Where does doubt hide in the most advanced mothership ever created by Hiigaran hands? And who would follow a course laid by doubt when we already have the finest navigator of our generation? I have no doubt. We will succeed. Intel out.
Do you truly believe that, Isaac?
Believe what?
What you just told the fleet.
Out there, in battle, doubt can kill you just as fast as hard vacuum. They need you to bury yours, so they can overcome theirs.
So, we lie to them?
Whatever it takes to complete the mission. We have orders.
The quantum tunnel is stable. Stand by for gate commitment on my mark. Damping fins to gate transit configuration. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Mark.
Collision warning.
Full reverse.
Thrusters at 10%.
Engineering, where's the weakest point of a heavy freighter?
Right behind the nose section. It's all conduits and baffles.
Collision imminent.
Imogen.
She'll hold. Brace for impact.
Damn. New Zealand Navy be like... That was an exploration ship.
Are you okay?
The mothership has sustained heavy damage. Contingencies enabled.
D, what's that mean?
Operation.
Damaged?
This is definitely not Noctua 27. Imogen, what's your status?
Damage assessment. Mothership life support and mainline subsystems green. All other systems minimal. Furthermore, 2 of our 3 synthetic cores are offline. 1 remains operational.
Understood, Command. We appear to be in a large debris field inside the nebula that is blocking our sensors. What's the status of the gate?
The gate has power down. It's dead.
I had the option to salvage on the mothership for a moment.
Gate ID indicates we're at Terminus, an isolated gate on the ancient Outer Rim route. It was one of the first gates lost to the anomaly.
Which means we are crippled deep in the territory of whatever has been shutting down the gate network.
The odds of this being a coincidence are minimal.
Do you think this is what happened to Karen and the Fifth?
There's no way to tell, Isaac. The wreck of the Kharak could be in any of the nebula densities, and we would never know unless we crashed into her.
But we crashed into another ship instead.
Be advised, this interference is blocking sensors in the local area. We're blind and vulnerable.
The Kharak has sustained severe hull damage. Build support frigates and initiate repairs to the mothership immediately.
It's a bit late for alert status alpha. We had a catastrophic collision.
Must be brought online.
Oh, just give me control of the mission, would you?
Attention. Attention. Unidentified units have emerged from the nebula at speed and are inbound. Prepare for contact.
Let's try diplomacy first. Opening comms.
Yeah, no.
Incoming vessels. This is the Hiigaran mothership, Kharak on an
The
open
Vega.
channel.
Sigil on the ships.
Progenitor.
Sign of S'jet.
The real S'jet. Everyone has
I don't
claimed
think
to be
they came
S'jet.
to talk. They're testing us for weakness. Prepare for hostile contact.
Confirmed.
They may not be talking to us, but I can hear them talking to each other. Nothing I recognize, though.
Try the historical database.
Have I lost
Given
some?
that sigil, narrow it to the progenitors.
Group 10, reinforced.
Oh my goodness me.
In open space, we are exposed, but we can use the sensor interference from the nebula to our advantage. Move the mothership to this location within the nebula. Be advised, the metallic content of this nebula will make us invisible on enemy sensors. But if our enemies get close enough, they can still visually ID us.
That was
All
a thing
hands,
in the other
maintain
games too.
combat readiness. Continue sensors monitoring. They're out there. Somewhere.
Can the mothership even
I
move?
confirmed. Check load weight. All is still at half. Roger. Turn valves to manual. Ready to copy. Confirm on position. Understood. Valves to manual. Position got it. All right. On our way.
Oh, the support frigate. Okay, yeah, duh. There's so much. There was so much going. So much exposition just then that I didn't even realize. I didn't get a chance to build it. So where are these enemies at?
Intel. Our attackers are using a derivative of an ancient progenitor dialect, implementing a translation protocol.
That explains their tech.
We have to research the support frigate. I'm not going to move until we know what's going on.
Probe is away. Probe launching. Probe is away.
Ready.
See, it could have been telling me all this while I was allowed to build.
Bays online. Objective complete. Begin construction on a support frigate immediately.
Yeah, controller here. Coming through. Receiving.
We're completely out of resources, it seems. Scout it anyway.
Support frigate construction complete.
I'm going
Use
to build
them to
2.
repair the mothership immediately.
We could build 15 out of 50 frigates. 15 support frigates, that's a lot.
Ready.
Its only ability is to repair.
On it. Outer hull's no concern. How's the crew? We're on standby for medical transfer.
Building and utilizing additional support frigates will speed up mothership repairs.
No, it's not letting me do it.
Operations.
Maneuvering into SO. Lead to confirm ID.
Ready to copy. This is lead. Check screens. We have you on scopes and looking good.
No sign of the bad guys yet.
Probe launching. Support frigate is now ready. Probe is away.
Mothership hull at 30%.
My board showed green for main drives. Engines now online. Good work, repair teams. Are we hyperspace capable?
Our remaining core is in bad shape. Casing cracked. Power conduits sheared.
Just make another one.
Crashed. And that's just what we can fix.
Understood. Flagging all your damage control requests as priority 1. We are in unknown territory, and we need to be able to jump at a moment's notice.
Mothership repairs proceeding apace. Outer hull conduits 23% functional.
Good for support.
Move to new position.
Gunnery, cancel cycling routine and make establishing security orbit.
Frigate is ready.
Okay, check screens and readjust.
Mothership hull integrity at 45%.
I'm going to dock the bombers so that I don't throw them away into their death.
Confirmed. ILS set. Inbound. Controller here. Go for flight. Send message.
Group 2 reinforced.
DC transmit. Bomber flight ready to copy figures.
Karkstein DC copies. Navlink set. Welcome back.
New heading. Move us out.
Track us in. Course block confirmed. Gunnery maintain alert.
Mothership hiding in Nebula.
The mothership has entered the nebula. Objective complete.
Core physical repairs are as good as they're going to get without help. Cybernetic systems are still failing, but I have a few more ideas.
Acknowledged. Notify me as soon as we are hyperspace capable. We don't want to be in this trapped system any longer than we have to.
Receiving you.
Support frigate is now ready.
Should have just repaired the whole thing before we went into the nebula.
It's clear now we've fallen into a trap. One moment we were on course for the Noctua 27 system, and the next, something forced a hyperspace exit into our quantum waveform and dropped us through the colligate. I can't imagine the power that would take. But now that I know how the progenitor tech they're using feels, I can modify our field amplifiers so it never happens again. Unfortunately, at this point, it doesn't matter how prepared we are. Because we'll never make it to our objective on one partially operational core. According to our historical data, the only gate with a Progenitor facility capable of repairing our cores is located in the Naraka Gate complex. With only one functional core, Naraka is now out of range. So we will have to use the Trinity Gate to get there.
Whoever this enemy is, they've been shadowing us since we arrived in system. The attack will come when it's optimal for them. We must gather resources and reinforce our fleet. Concentrations of resources are located here. Deploy resource controllers to these locations immediately.
We got it. Receiving.
Reserve life support available throughout the ship. Delta Team, we need to get medbays 8 and 13 back online ASAP.
Send. Send message.
We'll just spam support frigates and then we'll be okay.
Mothership hull integrity at 65%. Landing bays clear.
Setting for SO.
Frigate ready for action.
Got you on scopes. Logging in data link. Okay, we're set.
Ready.
The Progenitor ones are, I think.
Got it, confirmed. Fleet, we have a G-Max class freighter here. She's a mess. Hull compromised, debris everywhere.
But remember when we activated the Dreadnought in Homeworld 2, we blew it up. And we had to get the Bentusi to fix it for us. So Progenitor stuff will fail.
Confirmed. Spinning up now.
Maintain corrections as needed. Watch for options. Let's not draw attention to ourselves.
You weren't wrong about salvaging the ship, it was just a different one.
Looks like you had worse luck than we did with the gate transit.
Wait a second. Is that what I think it is? Fleet, this is Controller 3-4. We found something.
Looks like an assault frigate. From the 5th.
The Lost Fifth? Are you sure?
Already ran the whole designation. She's the frigate Habeladin, last logged at Kesura Minor.
Not responding to hails. No power readings. Approaching log.
Target sync now.
Okay, logged in.
Feed rate looks good. Keep us steady.
Standing by. Waiting for orders.
Use a resource controller to salvage that frigate immediately. We need to recover its logs.
Sensor frigate is now ready.
Ready.
Well, I'll be damned, here they come.
Mothership hull integrity at 85%. All rescue teams report in. We still have unaccounted for.
Frigate is now ready.
The Trinity strike craft on approach.
Group 1 suffering losses.
Taking fire. Taking heavy damage. We're breaking up.
Alert, we are under attack. Eliminate this threat immediately. All hull breaches sealed. The mothership has been repaired. Objective complete.
They hit hard. Where did they get this tech?
Undetermined. We are facing an unknown threat of equal or superior power. Possible progenitor origin.
Could have told you that when they started ripping through our armor.
That did it. Clear copy. We're back.
The enemy is using an anti-strike craft corvette. Recommend using bombers to engage.
Group 1 is in trouble.
Target destroyed.
sector production complete.
Oh, the Mothership can keep frigates in it now. That's why my support frigates weren't coming out.
Receiving. Reactor pressure.
Group 1 is in trouble.
We copy.
Priority alert. High strike craft losses being reported.
Attention.
Ready to copy. Copy that. Receiving.
Group 1 suffering losses.
Group 1's almost wiped out, but the bombers are on their way.
Use resource controllers to recover the wrecked frigate.
Caution. Resource
I think
control
I am.
is under fire.
Hang in there.
Group 1 is in trouble.
Send message. Enemy Corvette. Logs, update for you. Target site is logged in and looking great. Expect materials uptick shortly. Come in. That's no rain on the hull. We're in overload.
Group 1 suffering losses.
Operations.
Awaiting orders. Receiving. They're destroyed. Special TMS. New target. Received.
Group 1 lost.
Whole group gone.
Good kill. Corvette neutralized. Prepare for new target. Enemy Corvette down.
It's funny because I kept the bombers in reserve, hoping to keep them alive.
DC, this is Bond lead on approach for docking. Please advise.
Kharak DC reading you. Bay is clear. Welcome home.
Stay firm on that, DC. Send transmission. We're set.
Confirm that. Confirm on your
Use a resource controller to bring the frigate on board. Use resource controllers to recover the wrecked frigate.
That's what I'm doing.
We're off sensors.
Okay. Repairs underway. Transferring med kits as well. Looks like you're running low.
Ready.
Welcome to the team. Don't worry
The
about what
frigate
happened
wreck
to
has
the
been
last
recovered.
guys.
Objective complete. The drifting container boxes are packed with resources. Begin salvage operations and collect those containers.
We have capture orders. Spin up collectors, but keep an eye on one.
Assault frigate construction template now available. These powerful attack vessels will allow us to counter the enemy strike craft we have been facing.
We are in position. Collectors are active.
From what I saw of the Hiigarans, they don't have much in the way of corvettes. And I kind of like the corvette class.
Ops controller site looks good. Collection is underway. Recon here. Ops control lead. Operations underway.
Group 1 reinforced.
Green line confirmed. Moving to position.
Intel. Engineering here. Update on our recovered frigate. Evidence of multiple short jumps.
Group 2 reinforced.
Bodies have been recovered. No survivors. Rations and all life support systems depleted. Looks like they ran until they had nothing left, and they hid the ship out here in the dark. Interior ice buildup indicates long exposure to vacuum. They've been out here for several years.
Research.
There's a lot of encrypted data on board.
Understood. Decrypting ship logs now.
Good read. Relax. Move complete. Interceptor holding. Receiving. Awaiting orders. Systems go.
Group 1 reinforced.
No more activity. We just got to clean up.
Send transmission. Position noted.
Priority alert. Capital class signature detected.
I spoke too soon. I got to stop doing that.
Sensor alert. Battle cruiser.
Battle cruiser.
How are they doing this? That gate window reads like a long jump, but these ships have no cores, no navigators.
Combat alert. Hostile task forces enter the AO. Defend the mothership at all costs. Command, this is not good. We need to jump out now.
Every time I tried to feed the core the navigation matrix, it collapses. I need more time.
Understood.
Copy, we see you.
Ready.
Group 1 reinforced.
Dealing with incoming enemy threat is now priority 1. Consider salvaging to be a secondary objective.
Send message.
Just go in Delta.
Hiding in nebula.
Enemy frigate
It's the
class
curse of
vessels on
quiet.
approach.
I should know better.
We need to buy command some time.
We're off sensors.
We need more frigates.
Contact. Enemy strike craft.
Group 1 is in trouble. Caution, resource controller has been engaged.
Recon here. Channel open.
Production complete. Caution, resource controller hull integrity at 75%.
We're off sensors.
They're converging on us.
Second enemy frigate en route to the mothership. Destroy it.
Send message.
It's getting pretty hot out here, Command.
Frigate ready for action.
Push to range. Keep it close. Sensor alert. Enemy strike craft.
Watch Group 2, they're taking losses.
Scratch one enemy frigate. Shut down! Shut it down! Again, I'm in.
Priority alert. We are losing strike craft.
Assault frigate ready for action.
Group 1 suffering losses.
I'll have a small amount of frigates soon.
Send transmission.
I don't know what the frigate... here they are. Assault frigates.
Frigate Group 4 assigned.
Additional enemy forces are en route to the Kharak. We can't let them interfere with our jump.
I hear you, Intel.
Intel. Damaged core is finally holding a resonance. Not perfect, but it will hold. Just need to finish spooling up. When we are ready, we will have to go immediately, or risk quantum collapse.
Understood. But when we initiate jump, we will need to dock strike craft, or they will be left behind. Until then, we need our strike craft defending the mothership. Timing will be crucial.
They're firing. Scan and re-engage. We're locked up. Go for assault.
Core spooled, ready to initiate hyperspace.
Be advised, only capital ships will wake jump with a mothership. Undocked strike craft will be lost.
Receiving.
We've got you covered, Lady Imogen. Go.
Group 1 is in trouble.
Send DC echo back. This is Bomber Lead requesting dock. Check! Check! Receiving. We're getting swarmed. Clear copy. We need more support outguarding.
Loading up.
Adjusting for relatives. Corvette is off the board. Flight coming in. Centimeters. Because we can do a little more than that. If they landed on this around the reactor housing, this little road trip is going to end fast.
These last bombers.
It has a lead on you. Come around.
Interceptor production complete.
No.
Frigate is now ready.
Hostile Corvette confirmed. Adjust.
Hostile frigate on the board. ID pocket.
Wave Riders. I'm so sorry.
I didn't leave anyone behind, did I? I got everyone on board.
Stand by for hyperspace.
May the burden remain.
Yeah, basically, not staying around that place. Battle cruiser bearing down on us. What is she, Thanos? She's going to the realm that Thanos goes to.
Lady Karen. Lady Karen, Grandma says you're leaving. Will you be gone for a long time?
Time is fleeting, Imogen. Moments are eternal.
Why does it have to be you?
There's something I've been searching for, and I may have finally found it, but it's very far from here. Always remember the things I've taught you, Imogen, no matter what the future brings. You are going to burn very bright, my little star. I know goodbyes are hard. Let me sing our lullaby. Ponder, child, where is your home? You know the way. Follow the stone. Beneath golden dunes lie silver bones. Among the stars, you're not alone.
Can you hear me?
She can. She's lost. Though distant, she feels us. And we feel her in return.
Who are you?
I'm just like you.
Another navigator?
Yes. I am just like you. Karen needs us both to save her. Go to her.
Hyperspace coordinates locked in.
Face revealing the bad guy early. Is she the bad guy? I guess in Homeworld 2 we saw Makan straight out the gate. He was just a bald guy in a vat. So,
Hyperspace complete. We have arrived at Trinity.
we're like a salvage crew. We've got more salvage frigates than anything
Intel,
else.
we may have a problem. Hyperspace navigation is compromised. I am not alone. There are others. Be advised.
I'm reading you, Fleet Command. Eyes are open.
Intel trying to connect to gate systems, but they are locked down. Whoever we are fighting, they can deny us gate access.
Confirmed. Executing.
We are deep within the anomaly. Hostile territory. Enemy force levels and position unknown. We must use this gate to jump onwards to Naraka, where we can repair the cores. Capturing these 3 data spires will give us control of the gate systems. Lack of data on enemy forces and position makes caution a priority. A nearby tunnel entry point is located here. Use the tunnel to approach the spire undetected.
Massive scan data coming in. There are multiple small power generators out there. Stationary. Can't resolve further.
A location of this size? You can bet they're out there.
Engineering here. Production base system update done. Check your board.
Railgun corvettes are now available for research. They're designed to inflict damage on capital ships at long range.
Ready to copy.
Mothership. Mothership rotation underway.
Because I'm a purist, keep it rotated.
Production complete.
Go with message.
Research complete.
Ops update.
Group 1 reinforced.
Operations underway. We're on it. Send message. Copy. A-frame.
Upgrade available. We can upgrade systems to allow temporary boost to the mothership's rate of fire.
Moving to guard. Come in, lead. How copy?
25 corvettes, please.
Copy NSO. Please adjust the positional indicator.
An upgrade for the mothership. Overcharge allows them to gain temporary damage.
Channel open. Stand by.
Corvette complete.
I'm going to sell some of these support frigates.
Send message. Confirm that.
Awaiting orders.
Mothership upgrade confirmed.
Systems go. Send.
Group 1 reinforced. Group 2 reinforced.
Go for assault. Course laid. Go for intercept. Establishing security orbit. Any surprise? Lead. How copy? Receiving. We are on location. Please advise. Ready to copy. Course set. Assault frigate moving. Give me zone targeting. Watch your vectors.
This surely won't end bad. They're getting ambushed in a tunnel.
Ready.
Entering the progenitor structure.
Confirmed. Showing reduced sensor profile on you now.
Corvette, helm, move to engage. Gunnery confirm ready. Send. Send.
Group 3 reinforced. Group 4 reinforced.
Group 4 needs support.
Attention fleet. The enemy is fielding a new class of corvette. Scans indicate they are proficient at engaging frigate and capital class vessels. Be advised, turret scanners are highly sensitive and will detect bombers as soon as they fire.
Enemy strike craft in area. Check screens.
What is this here? Plasma corvettes. Well, should be good.
Receiving. Course resolution set.
Exiting the tunnel. Be ready to engage.
Send message. Hang in there.
Hello.
Heavy rounds incoming!
Group 2 taking losses. We have scopes on a hostile emplacement. Update as needed.
Give me a new target priority.
Let the frigates take care of everything.
Fire and move. Fire and move. You are cleared for evasive. Target locked. Track enemy Corvette factory ready. Corvette is off the board.
captured.
Accessing gate database now. I'm in.
Flight is on station.
I'm on my way.
Standing by. We have it.
Oh, I'm stuck in the wall.
They're all over me. Now with the... Position noted. Inbound.
Upgrade complete.
Secure for possible evasive action. They're on. I have visual on your monitor for incoming. Helm, evade is needed. Target verified. All batteries set for CQB. Ops, collectors are out. Materials uptick incoming. Assault is inbound.
I will repeat the process over here so we don't get shot down by a million turrets all facing outwards.
Ready. Position noted. Helm, adjust. Setting for cap. Scans up.
3 data spies. Where's the other one? Just here. Very close.
Area depleted. Request reassign. I'm seeing blow off. Channel open. My board shows clear. Interceptor reads. Alright. Send message.
It does feel much easier to navigate your ships, even despite being obstacles to navigation.
One data spire captured. 2 remaining.
In the pipe. 5 by 5.
Gotta be careful not to lose the
Great job.
railguns. It took
They won't
forever
know
to
what
build
hit
them.
Go ahead, send. Send. Go for Corvette. Receiving.
Didn't work. So they're deciding to go outside.
Ready to copy. DC, interceptor lead. Echo back with SLS clearance.
Carcassonne DC copies. Approach clear. Engage SOS as needed.
Resource operations online.
Railgun corvette production complete.
Will X. Vectoring for SO. Lead, how copy?
Resource collectors give no shits. They just go wherever they please.
Is good. And new escort routines are coming across. You should have them now. Send. No. Autohaul's no concern. How's the crew? We're on standby for medical transfer.
Group 4, reinforced.
Corvette copies. Check screens and get us moving. Send message. Send message. Receiving.
Send message. Clear and understood.
We must gain control of the 2 remaining data spires.
On it.
Assault frigate on station. Target position noted. Interceptor reads. Sector set. Gotta recheck ROE before engaging.
What is Fleet 1 doing? Where are they? Oh, they did go through the tunnel after all that. Or did they just navigate up there?
Yeah, received.
Setting for new position. Full scan, recon.
Second data spire captured.
Receiving.
I have access to the gate and its transit comms. Bad news. An enemy force is inbound.
Roger that, Command. All ships, prepare for incoming.
Ops, control
Engineering here. Production-based system update available. We're ready for more.
Ion frigate research now available. Be advised, they are designed to engage capital ships at close range. These can't be the progenitors, but whoever they are, they carry the symbol of S'jet, and they seem to know more about the gates than we do. We need answers. Quickly.
Gun. Course laid. Scope's clear. All stations, strap
in. Production complete.
Channel open. Stand by.
The mothership's fast when she wants to be.
Research complete.
Making our tunnel run now.
You have the element of surprise. Good hunting.
Send message. Ready to copy.
There's one interceptor missing.
Group 2.
2 data spires controlled. Only 1 remains.
Go.
Hostile turret ID'd.
There he is.
Check fleet overlay for position.
Send message. Pops, update for you. Target site is marked as looking great. Expect materials uptick shortly.
Enemy emplacement in area. Check screens. Caution, resource controller has been engaged.
Clearing the structure. Stay frosty.
Sensor contact. Corvette. Check screens.
My resource controllers provided a diversion as we spew forth from within the space hulk.
Complete.
Break their track.
At least the repair frigates are proactive in repair. That was one of my gripes in the other games, is a lot of micromanagement to repair your stuff.
Hostile Corvette on screen. Frigate is now ready.
Drawing fire. Enemy turret engaging.
Taking fire. Someone get the rifle us.
Production complete.
Scratch a quarter. Scratch a quarter. Maintain visual. Forward scan to phone. Setting US to primary. Move complete.
Frigate is now ready.
And despite all the obstacles, the ships don't do too bad. They navigate through. We've had a few small ships that are stragglers.
All 3 data spires captured. Objective complete. We now control the gate.
Group 3 needs support.
Enemy frigates detected. This is an opportunity. We must capture an enemy vessel and interrogate its crew for additional intel.
Waterboarding time.
Use a resource controller to capture an enemy frigate. Ignorance is fatal in combat. We have to gather intelligence on the enemy.
Send transmission. Spinning out collectors for gas.
Send all of them.
Frigate is ready.
Turret has us on lock. That's gonna be a problem.
Emergency shut.
EOS has them.
We have no issues with money, that's for sure.
Engage on site. Controller here, go ahead.
Try and take all of them.
Spin up.
Hostile turret detected. Frigate ready for action.
Good hit. Frigate heavy rounds incoming. Get
Caution, resource controller hull integrity at 75%.
Receiving. Concussion damage from those big guns are rupturing conduits. Those blasts are
Caution, resource controller hull integrity at 75%. Warning, resource controller nearing critical. Frigate is now ready. Group 10 needs support.
We have lost a resource controller.
Caution, resource controller hull integrity at 75%. Upgrade complete.
Catch him.
tracking bearings, setting up for intercept.
Watch Group 2, they're taking losses.
Grand Theft Frigate.
Frigate ready for action.
I love stealing ships.
Resource controller.
Here comes the mothership coming in at a full rate of knots. Catch this one too.
Send transmission.
Group 9.
Stand by for ship disassembly and crew processing.
Frigate is ready.
Target destroyed. Looking out! Go for assault. Setting for assault.
Docking clamps engaged. We got him.
I'm having fun. I'm enjoying it so
Frigate
far.
Captured. Objective complete.
So far the missions have been
Systems link established.
good. There's
Running
a lot to
decryption
do.
on all data. Boarding teams escorting the crew to interrogation.
The captured frigate's orders have been decrypted. It was being directed to link up with an inbound task force. We can get the jump on them. Combat alert. Prepare to ambush arriving enemy force.
Prepare to ambush.
Ready to copy. Receiving.
Interceptor production complete.
Quantum waveform detected from the gate. Trinity is active.
Ion frigate is ready.
I was just about to put them in a group. So much for ambush.
To my voice, you're intruding on her domain.
We only entered this region of space because of the attacks on our world.
Hyperspace is her domain. Hers alone. You will stand down.
Who is she?
And prepare to receive her wisdom.
Name yourselves.
We are her will. Incarnate.
Enemy carrier in proximity.
All ships, engage these Incarnate and destroy their carrier group.
Send message.
Anti-strike craft turrets now available for research. Deploy around the spires for additional defense.
Oh, shit. Broke the...
Go for ion. Ready to copy.
Group 1 reinforced.
Send transmission. Moving on target. Awaiting orders.
Ion frigate is ready.
Systems go. Send.
Group 1 reinforced.
Looks good. Collection is underway. Send.
Sensor alert.
Group 1 reinforced.
Go for interceptor.
Group 2 reinforced.
Pushing into SO. Lead. Please check figures and echo back. Weapon feeds are clear. Turrets tracking on HO.
Warning. A new class of enemy frigate has entered the AO. Energy readings suggest an ability to engage multiple targets simultaneously. Approach with caution.
Caution. Resource controller is under fire.
Contact. Enemy carrier detected.
Caution. Resource controller hull integrity at 75%.
Target eliminated.
We'll get our new frigates into the fight.
On screen. Stand by engagement orders.
They're all the way down there.
We've lost.
Priority alert. High strike craft losses being reported.
Carrier down in one pass. Resource collectors getting wrecked.
Enemy carrier destroyed. Eliminate all remaining enemy forces to assure safe gate transit.
Area's in trouble.
Bring it down.
Please get out of here.
Watch Group 2, they're taking losses.
Down.
Set that. Target marked. We're inbound.
Got primary.
Bring back.
Caution, resource production complete.
Oh, we'll be able to salvage these.
Controller hull integrity at production complete. Warning, Group 2 lost. Group 3 is in trouble.
Salvaging derelicts. That's cool.
Caution,
Resource controller destroyed.
We just lost all the resource controllers, did we? Yeah, they get focused down.
Warning, resource controller nearing critical. Hull integrity at 25%. Group 1 suffering losses. Group 10 is in trouble. Hang on for support.
The resource controller.
We lost all of our strike craft in like one pass.
Frigate lost.
Target eliminated. Frigate down. Hostile frigate destroyed. Base minimum.
Confirm kill.
Copy. Cycling target. We are in position.
Hiigara and ion cannon frigates rule the day. I deliberately didn't use them in my Homeworld 2 playthrough. I used torpedo frigates.
Collection underway. A frigate destroyed. Good hit. Frigate down.
Incarnate carrier group destroyed. Objective complete.
Wrecked them. We lost all our
Complete. We're clear.
resource
Set
controllers.
course for the gate.
Controller here.
Salvage these derelict ships.
Spin up collectors, but keep an eye on one.
Knowing that we can salvage the wreck
Resource controller
makes
complete and
me
ready for
happy.
operation.
And so after Homeworld 3, I think we're going to play some hard space shipbreaker. Basically played all of Blackbird's games in a month
Resource controller complete and ready for
without really
operation.
planning to. Just happened that way. We need to replenish our losses before we activate anything. Where are the corvettes?
Resource controller
Oh, they're
complete
just
and
chilling
ready
to
for
here at the
Mission
data
objectives
spire. They would have
complete.
been really useful against all those
We
frigates.
must use this gate to jump onwards to Naraka, where we can repair the cores.
I need a heavier ship. Certainly don't need any money.
Coming through. Receiving.
Hold steady. Any density variance in Union Hull and on me.
Probe ready.
Capture target set. Setting collectors to capture configuration.
Do we get the multi-beam technology?
Go for ion.
On it.
Channel open.
Research complete.
Reading you, fleet. Go first.
Group 1 reinforced.
Receiving you.
Resource.
Ion frigate is ready.
Assault is inbound. Position noted. Helm.
We'll get this piece of junk in the ship and then we'll leave.
Ready to copy.
Yeah, it can all go away. In the last mission of Homeworld 2, we spent like 50,000 RU in 5 minutes. I literally said, oh, we're right for money, and then I ran out of money.
Waiting out.
Trying to replenish, what, 6 destroyers and a whole fleet of corvettes. But yeah, I'm enjoying not being rushed out of the zone. I don't mind if it does it once or twice, but every mission in Homeworld 2 was like that. So much so that the game automatically collected all the resources because they know that they should have let you do it. Like, make it the player's choice. If they want to leave early, then they miss out on the salvage.
Stand by for gate commitment on my mark. 3, 2, 1, mark.
The Incarnate ship we captured was part of a larger force called the Fleet of the Veil. The crew exhibited very little independent thought when questioned. It's as if they exist only as an extension of their leader's will.
The she we keep hearing about? An Incarnate Queen?
Precisely. They believe her to be a progenitor reborn, and that her great work will be to remake the galaxy. Ugh, zealots, deluded fanatics. Worse than the Gulsian.
I don't think it's all a delusion. If she succeeds in extracting and focusing all the power from the Gate Network, she could literally move stars.
The data we recovered from the frigate Habeladin was very badly corrupted.
Could you shunt the corrupted files to my consoles? Let me see if I can separate and reconstruct.
Of course. The uncorrupted files indicate the Incarnate are obsessed with capturing the 3 original progenitor cores.
Perhaps that's why she disappeared. To protect the cores.
That would track with what I'm seeing in the Habeladin logs. Looks like they ran as far as they could before wiping their nav data.
It feels like we're closer to Karen's trail than we've ever been.
That may be. But our objective is to repair the synthetic cores at Naraka, and then push on to Noctua 27.
Asteroids! We haven't seen any asteroids. We don't get to harvest asteroids. We're all about scrap these days. When you play the war games and you use the tie-down carrier, it's got the old style boxy collectors that come off the top of it.
Collision warning!
Not again.
Hazard!
Not again.
Stand by for evasive maneuvers. We're getting out of here. Hull defense guns online. Emergency repair crews to outer hull damage control positions. Full suits.
That's why you don't go horizontal, man.
Command, have we been redirected again?
Negative. Our coordinates are right. The asteroids are not supposed to be here. Intel. Nav data confirms this is the Naraka Gate complex.
Oh, cool. The storm effects.
There is no historical record of an asteroid hazard at this location.
Understood, Command. Running kinetic and telemetry.
Wind in
source.
space. Solar wind.
We must relocate to a safe zone on the shadow side of the larger asteroids immediately. The sim has determined the first safe location ahead. Move the mothership to this location and provide defensive fire.
Use this big one as a shield.
Proceeding.
Jesus, that's a lot of...
Auto track and fire at will. Understood. Moving to escort. Noted.
Jesus, this is cool. I like it.
Primary hull is taking a
Let's
beam.
not lose
Come
everything.
around. Ready to copy. Copy that.
So we learned from Homeworld 1 that
Send message.
you don't let them, the strikes craft
Sim
stay outside.
projections on making it through in one piece. Lower than I'd like. Keep the fleet close and the Carcassonne protected.
Rolling into SO. Got us, lead? Ready to copy.
Carcassonne copy. On SO.
Group 1 suffering losses.
Frigate lost.
Understood.
Imogen, what do you think the original purpose of the repair bay at Naraka was?
It's difficult to theorize about the motivations of a race that disappeared over 100,000 years ago. But given the position of Naraka in relation to the rest of the Gate network, I suspect we are approaching some sort of way station facility. In its day, it may have built and maintained a whole fleet of Gate-building vessels. The trick now will be for me to convince the automated facility that we are one of those ships, and we need our hyperspace force repaired.
The mothership has been struck by an asteroid. If anyone can do it.
Confirm on your last.
Bulkheads holding.
This is much more dramatic than the other asteroid mission. No, these guys, they're blasting the rock apart just as they were about to make contact with it.
The mothership has arrived at the designated safe zone. Objective complete. Be advised, a wrecked Incarnate ship has been identified in the field.
Calculating optimal passage ahead.
Damage is consistent.
Yeah, we need to bring them
with
in
kinetic
closer.
Impact. No life signs.
The wreck could have data about this asteroid storm.
Acknowledged. Commence salvage operations.
Go ahead, son.
Operations.
Do we have to get there? Yes.
New heading. Move us out.
Course block confirmed. Gunnery maintain alert.
We'll build another bunch of support frigates. We'll need them. What about turrets? Build a couple of turrets. I guess because the ship has adamantium.
Frigate is now ready.
Oh, this one's gonna be nasty. Watch out, friggies. Ish.
Ready for action.
We've lost a frigate.
We need to get them back together. I hoped sphere formation would be useful, but there were too many ships, so it was very wide.
Frigate destroyed. We've lost a frigate.
Oh, that one
Mothership.
turned the mothership.
Support frigate is now ready. Group 9 is taking heavy losses.
Frigate lost. Command channel open.
Keep her away from multiple collisions.
I was hoping that that would shield us, but she's not moving.
Take many hits like that.
Waypoint set.
This ship took one hell of a beating. Scans show the hull alloy took the brunt. That's a tough ship.
Production complete.
Superstructure shows compound fractures throughout, but it's holding. If they had been maneuvering, they might have survived.
Support frigate is now ready.
They're locked onto us.
Turret production complete. Assault frigate ready for action.
We're on standby for medical transfer.
Understood. Stand down all stations.
Support frigate is now ready.
We lost a lot of corvettes. No? Where are they?
Frigate
Are they
is now
inside the
ready.
ship?
Incarnate wreck salvaged. Objective complete.
Corvette ready. Launching.
The Incarnate shipwreck logs indicate they were on station and observing the asteroid storm. No idea why they didn't evade, though.
I think I may have an answer for that. I've been translating their communication buffer, and their orders were to hold and record her will. Command.
Telemetry has confirmed we can exit the field here. Continue through the hazard. Use the larger asteroids as protection. Progress is slow but steady. Maintain fleet escort of the Mothership.
ROE set defensive. All stations confirmed.
Just gonna dump out some extra frigates before we do this. I need to get these railguns out. They'll help dramatically.
Go for Corvette. Ready to copy. Yes. Main craft in.
We've lost a frigate.
Go with message.
Someone has go. Minimum level position 1-5 and cycle escort position all on the move.
Being in a wall, though, if an asteroid comes close and hits them, they'll be screwed.
Channel open. Receiving.
Set the range +10 while on guard.
Assault frigate ready for action.
We copy. Go for Ion.
Group 1 reinforced.
There's a heavy round. Place your trap.
Security orbit set. Moving to guard.
Alright, we're ready to move.
Target stack copy.
You want to stay
Coming back to position 2-3.
behind this asteroid.
Reposition.
No, lock exit. Battery engaged on lock ID. Go for Corvette.
I think actually going vert. I was tempted to reorient the ship, but I feel like that's more dangerous in this particular case. Been trying to sell me the horizontal orientation.
The Mothership has been struck by an asteroid.
Bulkhead's holding, but repairs are needed.
Go with message.
Attention.
We've detected the remains of an Incarnate carrier. Commence salvage operations.
Group 4 suffering heavy losses.
New position. There.
Local operation.
Move to new position. New heading. Move us out.
Maintain active scan. I don't want any surprises. Ready to copy.
pursue, and destroy.
Yeah, aggressive will get them killed. But they do a better job of clearing the asteroids.
Keep her away from multiple collisions.
Confirm security orbit. Moving into position.
Capture of that wrecked Incarnate carrier is vital.
Combat complete.
Obey. Brace behind gate. Capture target set. Setting collectors to capture configuration.
They're pushing right through you. Watch the reaction.
Salvage operation commencing. Is it just the one wreck? Yeah, just a carrier here. And then we can get through to the escape point.
Collectors are out. Materials uptake incoming.
Engineering reports that despite heavy damage, the Naraka repair bay should be able to put both Incarnate carriers back in operation. They are already a treasure trove of intelligence data, but I have a plan to turn those hulls into a nasty surprise for our enemies.
Ready.
Carrier wrecks aboard. Good work.
Whoa, what's this guy doing all the way over here? No. Good luck, bro.
Lost. Frigate destroyed.
What's the call?
Group 10 assigned. Channel.
Alright, let's make our run for it.
Move us to mark position.
Damn it. Stand by.
The hull can't take...
Defense is our mission objective. Defense is our mission objective. We will ambush the incoming forces from the moment they come through the hyperspace gate. The Kharak-Kushan's production facility has been upgraded, and an initial defense force created. This force contains anti-strike craft turrets and mine layer frigates.
The stream dropped out at the end there, so what I'll do is we'll finish up here, and at the end there, so what I'll do is we'll finish up here, and you'll be able to see the cinematic that led into this. I don't know if the stream caught it. But thank you very much for watching. We'll be back with more Homeworld 3 tomorrow. And so far, I'm enjoying it. I hope you are too. Hit like and subscribe if you would like to see the rest.